Hey, I'm Bryce Parker.
And I'm Steve Parker. And this is
Goalball.
Goalball.
Substitution.
Hello, I'm Steve Parker, the producer of this DVD. This video is about the sport of goalball. Goalball is a unique and energetic sport where all players wear blindfolds while trying to throw a ball with bells in it into the opposing team's net. Depending on the level of competition, goalball can be played by men and women of all ages with or without a visual impairment. Goalball was invented in 1946 by an Austrian named Hans Lorenzen and a German named Sepp Rendel in an effort to rehabilitate veterans of the Second World War who had lost their vision. Goalball was introduced to the Paralympics at the 1976 Games in Toronto, Canada, and has been in every Paralympic Games since. The World Championships of Goalball is also played every 4 years, with the first being in Austria of 1978. This video is created to give the public a better understanding of the sport and also to assist future athletes into the sport. My inspiration for creating this video comes from my son Bryce Parker, who also plays competitive goalball and hopes to be in the Paralympics one day as well. Through this video, Bryce will explain to you the fundamentals and the rules you will need to know about the game.
Here's the equipment you will need to play goalball.
Running shoes, socks,
Knee pads, padded shorts,
elbow pads,
for women a chest protector and a jail strap, for men a jock strap, and on a national level a mouth guard.
a team jersey, and eye shades.
The regulation court is 9 meters wide and 18 meters in length. The nets are also 9 meters wide and 1.5 meters high. There is a line at the center of the court dividing the court into two sides. On either side of the center line is the high ball line. In the act of throwing, the ball must make contact with the court before this line. The last line is the team line. There are boundary lines on both sides of the court. If the ball crosses these lines, the official will stop play until a side official returns the ball to the closest player within the playing area. Tape is placed over a piece of string at each player's position to help them identify where they should be to defend their net. The player can identify their position by using either their feet or hands. At the start of the game, the official will visually check the eye shades so no light passes through to give a player advantage to the game. For a championship game, the official will also put over adhesive pads over a player's eyes before putting on the eye shades.
Welcome to this men's match. I have Ontario White to my left and Ontario Black to my right. Ontario White will start with the ball. Remind all the spectators in the crowd to please remain quiet while the ball is in play, and if you have any cell phones or pagers, turn them off now. Table ready. Goal judges. Quiet please. Center. Play.
During a game, a time clock is used to display the remaining time and the score of a game.
There are two 12-minute halves in a goalball game.
There are 3 players from each team on the court during the game. When a player is ready to defend their net, they should be in a comfortable stance where sudden movement can be made quickly. When blocking the ball, a player extends their whole body with their arms out to protect as much of the net as possible. The ball can be thrown at different speeds in a bowling motion. Some players use a spinning action to make the ball go faster. Passing the ball to a teammate can be used as strategy as well as beneficial to a player's resting for a short period of time.
In this sport, there's 2 types of penalties, personal and team. The personal penalties are as follows. First is a high ball penalty. When a thrower throws the ball, it must hit the ground before the line or on the line, or else it will be a penalty.
High ball, number 1, Ontario.
A long ball penalty. This occurs when the ball does not touch the ground between both teams' high ball lines.
Long ball, number 2, BC.
An eye shades penalty. This happens when a player touches their eye shades without the referee's permission.
Eye shade penalty, number 5, Ontario.
Next is illegal defense. This happens when a player defends their side of a court after the high ball line. The last personal penalty is unsportsmanlike conduct. When a referee thinks a player is being unsportsmanlike, they will get a penalty. If they think this a second time, they have a risk of ejection out of a game. Next are the team penalties. First is 10 seconds. When a team does not get rid of the ball in 10 seconds from their side of the court, they will be penalized.
Kyle? Yeah. Yep. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, go.
Team penalty, 10 seconds, Quebec.
Next is illegal coaching. When a person from the team's bench calls out while the ball is in play, the team will be penalized.
Team penalty, illegal coaching, Ontario.
Next is noise. If If any member from the team makes noise while throwing the ball, a member from that team will be penalized. If a personal or team penalty occurs, one person from that team must defend their side of the court against a thrower from the opposing team. A player or coach can request a timeout by using hand signals or calling it out.
Timeout.
At least one timeout must be used in the first half of a game. Officials timeout. A referee can call for an officials timeout whenever they wish.
Officials time. Noise. Quiet, please.
Medical timeout with blood. If a player is bleeding during a game, there will be called a medical timeout. The player will be removed from the court and may not return until the bleeding has stopped. Team substitution. Each team is allowed 4 substitutions during a game. During halftime of a game, if a team decides to do a substitution, it does not count as one of their 3. A substitution can be called either by hand signals or telling the official.
Substitution.
During halftime of a game, if a team decides to do a substitution, it does not count as one of their 3. In a game requiring eye patches, the person being substituted in must have their eye patches on and be ready for eye shade inspection. Premature throw. This occurs when a player throws the ball before the referee gives the command of play. Pass out. When the referee says pass out, the ball is outside the court after 2 players pass to each other. Ball over. When a player defends the ball and is rebounded over the center line or 2 sidelines.
My name is Jen McMillan, and I have been a level 2 official for Goalball for 3 years, a level 1 for 5 years.
My name is Tracy McPhee, and I have been an official since 1999. To become a certified official, you first begin at a level 1. You first have to do a classroom for 2 days, and then you do a practical and a written test. Then after 2 years, you then become a level 2, and after 5 years, you become a level 3.
To ref an actual game of Goalball, you need 2 on-court officials, so 1 table side, 1 other side. You also need 2 10-second table refs who are there to do the 10 seconds. And if the game in final games, you also need 2 backup refs if the game goes into overtime, as they are required to line the players up after the game.
There are many challenges as being an official both on the court and off. The greatest one I would say is trying to keep the spectators quiet during gameplay.
In being an official, there is obviously challenges on the court, but in order to stay certified in Ontario, you have to maintain your level by officiating at 2 national games and 1 international game throughout the year. So being in Ontario, this is sometimes difficult as we don't have enough games or events that we can go and officiate at. So sometimes we have to look to go to the States to become an official, and this can prove to be challenging for cost reasons or getting time off work.
My name is Palmer Douglas, and I've been playing Goalball for 2 years.
My name is Jen Hart, and I have been playing Goalball for 2 years.
My name is Kyle Brunet, and I have been playing the sport of Goalball for 3 years.
I like the sport Goalball because there's equality with all the players on court.
I like the sport of Goalball because of competing and being able to stay focused.
My name is Emma Renke, and I've been playing Goalball for 2 years. My name is TJ Gill, and I've been playing for about 2 years now. I like this sport of goalball because of the need to stay calm and work together as a team.
I like the sport of goalball because it really opens up the senses in your body. It's not really like none other, and it's just very unique in some way.
Before the game, we usually warm up by running and stretching and throwing the ball back and forth, and also trying to block the ball.
My practice routine or workout is stretching and doing a light jog.
My practice routine before games is light jogging, stretching, and throwing the ball around a little bit.
The workout routine before every game, we usually do lots of cardio, running around, throwing the ball, stretching, just to make sure our muscles are loose before the game so we do not have any injuries after.
During the game, my strategy is to stay calm, pay attention to my teammates, and focus on the ball.
Our strategy during games, we just try to keep our defense up. We try to communicate a lot and try not to get so many penalties.
Our strategy during the game is to keep our defense up and to always communicate, to work as a team, and to also listen to our coaches.
We usually observe the team and take notes before each game, and we talk to the coach about strategy and what we will do during the game.
My strategy during the game is to stay calm and focused and keep communicating the entire game and find the weakness of the other team.
Advice to future athletes of the sport is that to keep your head in your game, and there are lots of people who would love to be in your shoes, and to make sure you stay dedicated to the sport because it will only make you a better person.
For future athletes of the sport of goalball, I would advise you to stay calm, have good communication skills, and be good at paying attention to what's going on around you.
I would give a future athlete of this sport the advice that it is hard work, but it's fun and it's a lot of dedication and time.
My name is Bob Mannon. I've coached our Ontario Junior program since 2006, and currently I'm the Canadian Junior head coach for Canada. So overall I've been coaching for approximately about 15 years in total.
My name is Jen McMillan. I have been coaching the senior provincial girls teams for the past 7 years, and I've been coaching the juniors for the past 5 years.
A lot of our motivation comes, I think, internally from the athletes themselves. Ontario has a very good program in developing a very good competitive program with our athletes, our goalball athletes. So when they come into a successful program like we have, they're motivated to become an athlete at that level or beyond. So it's very easy for me to motivate our athletes. Sometimes, they get down a bit, and we throw in, play a game, we'll switch up the practice, we'll do something fun. But like I said, a lot of the motivation comes internally from the athletes themselves.
I motivate my players by just making sure that they have fun when they come to practice, but they need to love the sport of goalball in order to play. And then when we're doing practices, you have to make sure you have humor involved while you're doing drills and everything. But if you don't make it fun, then they're not gonna want to be here.
Advice for future athletes. I'd have to say practice, watch, learn, ask a lot of questions, but basically participate. Get out there, be active, do something. And the more practice, the more coaching you get, the better you become.
The advice I would give to future athletes is, again, to love the sport of goalball, be motivated to want to play, to push themselves, to keep their fitness levels up, to push themselves to try harder, and always working on their skills and drills, because this is a sport that they can go to the Paralympics for, and if that is their dream, then they can work hard to achieve that.
The Quest for Gold program is an athlete's assistant program set up by the Ontario Lottery Corporation. It's just for Ontario athletes. They're athletes, able and disabled, that have been nominated by their provincial sporting organization. So in our case, it'd be Ontario Blind Sports would put a nomination forth for the athlete. Then from there, they have to go on and do an online application. They have to write a letter of intent of why they think they're deserving of the money. If all that gets accepted and it goes towards the ministry in charge, they review all the athletes, and from there they pick a certain number. It can vary from, say, 6 athletes to maybe 8, depending on the sport. The sport gets allotted so much funding and so many cards, as they call it. So recently we've been able to get junior athletes some carding. So it's financial assistance that helps the athletes with their training, cost of food, cost of tournaments, hiring coaches, equipment purchases, gym memberships, anything that would help the athlete get better. So it's a great program, and we've been quite successful. We've had many athletes apply, and a lot of them have received it, and it's helping them become better athletes.
So, what is it about the sport of goalball that makes you so committed to it?
Well, goalball is not a well-known sport. You don't use your vision to it, so it is a challenge. And I'm committed to it because of the competition and because you want to be really the best of the best like any other sport.
And what do you hope to achieve from the sport?
I hope to go far, be one of the best athletes of Canada, and maybe go on to the Paralympics one day.
And how long do you think you'll be competitive for?
I hope to keep going as long as I can until my age starts catching up on me. I really enjoy the sport.
So what's the motivation or inspiration for getting into the sport of goalball?
I admire the people that get into the Paralympics because it shows that those people are committed and that they can go far. They've proven it, and I hope to one day show that I'm committed and I can do it too.
And what advice would you give to future athletes coming into the sport?
I tell them to work hard. Nothing comes easy in life. It's determination plus commitment equals success. Now it's your turn to experience the sounds of the game.
Quiet, please. Quiet.
Yes. About 7.
As you have seen in this video, there are many people that are very passionate about the sport of goalball. The Paralympics and the World Championships of Goalball would not be possible without the competitive spirit of these athletes. There are many volunteers and organizations behind the scenes that make Goalball the sport it is today.
Some of these organizations include the Ontario Blind Sports Association. For more information, go to www.blindsports.on.ca. The Canadian Blind Sports Association. For more information, including their long-term athlete development program, go to www.canadianblindsports.ca/goalball. The International Blind Sports Federation. For more information, including the official rules and regulations of the sport of goalball, go to www.ibsasport.org/sports/goalball.
I'd like to thank everyone that helped with the organization of this video. I'd also like to thank those people that participated within it. Those individuals are
Brianne Baldock, Kyle Bernay, Palmer Douglas, TJ Gill, Jen Hart, Stephanie Leach, Tracy McPhee, Megan Mahan, Bob Mannon, Jennifer McMillan, Bryce Parker, Tanya Peterson, Emma Renke, Simone Richard, Ruby Solomon, Cassie Vanderwerf, Cindy Vanderwerf.
Most of this video was filmed at W. Ross Macdonald School for the Blind in Brantford, Ontario. This school is one of the most well-known in Canada for its training and promotion of goalball, and many provincial and national championship tournaments are played here. Many of the Ontario athletes that have played in this sport have had some sort of interaction or formal training at this school.
The equipment featured in this DVD was provided by Targe. For more information on this equipment, go to www.targeinnovations.com. The music in this DVD was provided by Audionautics. Special thanks goes to the Lions Club International District A5 for the funding of this video.
This DVD was filmed, edited, and produced by Steve Parker.